So what we got, Robbie? What happened in sports
All
last
right.
night?
The Marlins, they got a nice road win yesterday over those rat bastard Atlanta Braves, gutting it out in extra innings, 5-3.
I hate that team. I still don't like the extra inning rule or we get the extra runner, but it did work out for the Fish yesterday. So everybody was freaking out. They're like, why is Sierra not running? Why is John Birdie running? It was like a huge thing. I'm like, who cares who the runner is? They're like, Don, just for clarification, why was John Birdie running instead of Sierra? I'm just like, hey, these are the thing. He's a ghost runner. Like we're playing in the park. Does it really matter if it's Birdie or Sierra? Who's putting that in an article? There was some confusion last night at Truist Park as to why John Birdie was on the base paths instead of Sierra.
Again, we apologize. We're at Lone Depot Park, and we're not at the game.
Yeah, we're not there.
Big Spoon!
Big Spoon! Yeah.
Why do you egg her on?
Big Spoon, you got them pillows?
No.
No. Hey, I'm telling you. Nope, I waited it out last night. We ain't get no sleep. Both just. The bed ain't made up, though. Those pillows are still on the ground.
Man.
See? Told you.
All right. Yes, the Marlins got a win last night, and who's on the bump tonight, Robbie?
I believe it is Pablo Lopez going for tonight for the Marlins. Gets max free.
Pablo, yeah. Love Pablo Lopez. Pablo, yeah. Got all the pitches in the repertoire. You got the changeup, you got the split finger, got the four seam, the two seam. Whatever he wants to go out there and do, he's going to make you look foolish. Let's just hope that these umpires go out there. They call it right down the middle, especially when it's a strike down the middle to that hot dog and prima donna, Hulk Hogan wannabe, Ronald Acuña. Be a man. Take off that armor. You are not a shining knight out here jousting. You're swinging a bat. Why don't you be like a real man? Like Moises Alou. No batting gloves, no armor, just pure power stick. No further questions, Mean Gene. No further questions.
Wow. I got to tell you, when you talk about Moises Alou, that's not what I think of.
Oh,
BB hands?
Bartman.
Yeah, but I was thinking both of those. Yeah.
I thought you were going to talk about him peeing on his hands to callus them up.
What?
Yeah, he just said that. Gets
Yeah.
a better grip on the bat.
Yep. Do you know what I noticed the other day?
I'll go with some gloves and some pine tar. Sorry.
You know what I thought was totes adorbs the other day? Trevor Rogers wears one batting glove.
That's like old school. That's like when you were a kid.
Yeah.
That's like when you were a kid. You just wear the glove, the glove that you put underneath your glove on the field.
When's the last time you seen a batting glove? A guy with one batting glove.
What is he hitting?
It only happens at golf.
Trevor Rogers. I mean, I think it was his first major league at bats. He's
okay, but that's why. He probably don't know where the other glove is.
You know you're not going to swing. Hey, Trevor, you know you're not going to swing. Maybe swag it out a little bit, Get some of those.
Start doing the Nomar Garcia-Parra, just getting everything right.
Yeah, bro, you're a pitcher. Like, ask Miggy Rowe for some of his batting gloves. Look cool.
Yeah. Get your pants all right.
This is a storyline every time Pablo Lopez goes up to hit, because we talked to Pablo Lopez about this, and he's upset that the DH is going to basically be a thing next year. So this is the last year he gets to hit probably, and he wants to hit a home run. Like that is his dream. He wants to hit a home run, and so they bring it up every time now he comes up to the bat, like it's it's the natural. Like Pablo Lopez, this could be the last year he gets a chance to hit.
So they're putting pressure on him.
Right. I'm just like,
yeah. It's like he's playing the 18th hole at the Masters. He has to get a birdie. It's too much pressure. Dude, am I the only one, speaking of baseball, that's amazed at what Shohei Ohtani is doing?
Yeah, he's always injured.
What?
Dude, but the problem with the benefit of him being injured, he's only injured usually on one side. It's like, he can't pitch, but he can still hit, so he can still play even though he's injured.
Again,
get hurt again?
Making it that much more amazing, Robbie.
Yeah, he's not pitching for several weeks.
Look, you're not supposed to return for like a year and some change from Tommy John surgery, but he could play baseball.
So he's on the shelf.
Pitch.
He's on the shelf pitching, Robbie?
Yes,
he
he's
can't
on the
pitch.
shelf. I think it's like 3 to 4 weeks he can't pitch.
Why? Has he just got a strain or something?
He just got back from Tommy John.
No, he made it. He started to start the season. He pitched, but then he got injured.
I watched that Sunday night game where he pitched like 5 flawless innings. He was throwing Hundy, and then he hit that Jimmy Jack.
Right.
And then his infield was kicking the ball all over the place, and he got cleated at home.
Is that not one of the most
it's sick.
amazing things in today's baseball?
He had a blister. That's why he
couldn't pitch. All right, that's nothing. We call that the Beckett.
Yeah, we call that the Beckett. Like, what's on the end of this guy's fingers?
You guys don't know pitching frustration if you don't remember Josh Beckett's blister problems back in 2002.
Like, he's the only guy. Like, most guys are do the shoulder thing or whatever. He'd go, I'm out.
Check out. My fingers hurt.
You gotta put. You know what they used to do when I used to bowl a lot.
Yeah.
And you used to get those blisters. And you know what they put on it? Super glue.
Yes.
Put super glue on it.
What else you got, Robbie?
Yeah, so that was the Marlins. They got the win yesterday. I guess the one good thing about the pitchers not being able to hit next year is you won't have these wacky double switches. That's going to confuse everybody.
Yeah. Oh, dude, tell me about it. No idea what's going on anymore.
The stolen McRib. Do I have any sports take that's positive? Look, I call things like I see it. I don't live in fantasy land.
Wait, why is it always you see things negatively?
No, I see things.
When's the last time you saw
Sandy Alcántara? I love Sandy Alcántara.
That was awesome.
Sandy Alcántara pitched well last night. He didn't get the quote-unquote win, and he gave
there you go. See?
Well, but he still pitched well.
Why can't he just pitch well?
No, but that doesn't mean anything.
I think that shows guts because when a guy doesn't have his best stuff, he admittedly didn't have his best stuff. He still was at the point where like, I kind of want Sandy still out there. Like he was gutting it out.
Yeah, he pitched well, and I say didn't get the win as not as a knock on him because I think that stat is stupid for starting pitchers.
I love the fact that Sandman came out and blasted Ronald Acuña just out of nowhere yesterday. It was so great. He just goes, "He's like, listen, I got off to a bad start because Acuña's a crybaby." Can't pitch inside.
Wait, and every time you say what he said, you add a little cheese on it. Pretty soon we're gonna have a double whopper with bacon and cheese. I
just love it because that means
we start off with a little Happy Meal cheeseburger, and right now we're at that big pounder that Fuddruckers has.
Because it means Sandy's got a little petty in him, which I love. I love the fact that
we all have petty in us.
He goes because the question I think was just genuinely, oh Sandy, didn't have your best stuff today, but how did it feel? You got through 6, and he goes, yeah, I got to tell you, this Ronald Acuña, big whiner.
I feel good, because I did a great job today, but during the first inning, I feel like a little lost, I think faced Acuña for first time since last year. I mean, that made me think like, I don't want to throw inside to him, because I don't want to hit him because they want to think I hit him on purpose, all the time they did that, and you can't go into that.
Yeah, I mean, like, listen, could he be making an excuse because you walked him and then gave up a triple? Maybe. But I like to look at it as, he's a whining hot dog and prima donna with a giant yellow elbow pad and shoulder pad, and he dives over the plate, and you can't pitch him because otherwise you cry. Because let me tell you something. If he grazes that giant piece of plastic, what's going to happen?
Robbie's doing a reenactment
with
the ball inside.
But we all know what's going to happen. If Acuña gets dinged, he's going to be he's going to throw the bat on the ground, and he's going to stare at Sandy Alcántara, and he's going to be like, really, bro? It's going to be a whole thing. It's going to be a whole thing. I would just walk him to and be like, you know what?
Imagine a Snicker press conference if he goes anywhere inside Acuña.
Anyway.
That Snicker's the worst.
What else we got, Robbie?
Yeah, the Heat, they will be back in action tonight against the Phoenix Suns. Late night
tip-off. It's
tip-off.
not tomorrow?
It's tonight.
They're gonna finish the game tomorrow morning.
Yes, that's right.
It's a shame.
I'll catch the fourth quarter when I get up for the show.
Yeah, the fourth quarter will be wrapping up. We're the post-game show tomorrow.
Yeah, it's a shame because they're wearing they're not wearing whack uniforms. So I'm going to try to watch the game, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish the game.
Really? So your whole watching experience has to do with what uniforms they're wearing?
As long as they're not wearing the whack uniforms, yes, I'm taking a stand. They're wearing the white uniforms.
Your stands suck.
Somebody's got to take them. or else it's going to get out of control. And the Heat are going to be wearing
Out of
neon
control.
green and purple one of these days.
You know when it'll stop, Robbie?
Nobody's
I
going to
don't
stop
know
buying
how-
the jerseys.
I don't know how you think business works, but when they start having a bunch of them on the shelves and they got to do a what's that the hot deal of the game?
A Crazy
Yeah.
Andy?
Crazy Andy.
Yeah.
When jerseys become a Crazy Andy deal because they got too many of them, then it'll slow down.
Let me ask
But
you this,
until
Robbie.
then,
You're probably right.
no, everybody wants something a little different.
Let me ask you this, Robbie. If you could only have one quote unquote whack jersey that has to get rolled out for the rest of the year, trophy gold or vice versa?
Vice versa.
Oh, I do trophy gold.
No, trophy gold. No, I think I'd be watching Pacers games the whole season. I'd be so messed up.
So if you buy one, you buy a purple and a blue and pink one over a gold one.
Well, he asked me which one, if the Heat had to wear one uniform for the rest of the season. I'm probably not going to watch either way, but I would rather than wear
Oh my God!
I would rather than wear the Vice colors.
Robbie, you cannot say it. You cannot say something or give a comment without throwing negative in it.
Well,
He
yeah,
says, if I had to pick one of the two that I totally dislike, well, I probably wouldn't watch the game anyway, but I'd go with the.
I'm answering the question. I'm playing the game.
All right. By the way, we got to take a break.